everyone, welcome to my channel guys, and yes, the movie that I'm going to talk about in this video is the perfect example of the calm before a storm. I mean, yes, after watching the teaser and the trailer of this film, I had said that this is definitely meant for the theaters, but I did not and I couldn't have anticipated the amount of fun that I'm going to have while watching this film. And yes, I am talking about the 2023 underdog film from the Malayalam film industry, RDX. This movie was up against the mammoth that was King of Kotha, and both of them were slated obviously for the Onam release. And we know already how much hype and publicity King of Kotha was getting. So this movie was clearly the underdog. But RDX turned out to be the Onam surprise that everybody had wanted and have been waiting for. In a nutshell, I can only describe this film as an extremely fun ride packed with punches and emotions in a fine balance. Now, of course, all the reviews are out because it's been a while since the release of this film, and I also watched it a little late, but this movie definitely deserves its own praise video. Starting with the writing, I was extremely impressed with it because it gave me really good character arcs of all the three primary characters, that is Robert, Donnie and Xavier. The makers were very well able to establish the relation between the three friends, their individual behaviors, their dynamics with the family members, and why they are so good at beating up people. The main plot point revolves around two brothers and their best friend, and how exceptional they are at martial arts, who essentially seek revenge from a bunch of hooligans that attack their family. So on paper, this looks like a very generic plot point, which it is, but it is the execution of this plot point that makes this movie so freaking enjoyable. What the director Nahas was actually able to crack in this movie so perfectly is how he gave so many high elevated moments to the audience through the action, through the emotional scenes, through the friendship scenes, all of it. The way the scenes have been kind of staged and written, you know what is going to happen. You know that, okay, this is building up to that big fight and these three guys are going to beat the shit up out of every person that's going to come in front of them. You know all of that. You know all of them. But when you actually watch it happening on screen, it just gives you that kick. This is where the writing and the direction wins, because if you have churned out the characters well, even if it's a generic storyline, even if it's predictable, even if you know what is going to happen, you will still give your full attention to it and you will still enjoy it 100%. This is what this movie has proved. Technically also this movie fares so well, and especially for the action scenes, there are many shots which are, the slow-mo action set pieces, which we are all too familiar with. And I thought to myself, okay, what newness am I going to get? But I was so wrong. Never have I enjoyed watching the slow-mo action scenes execution as much as I enjoyed in this film. Like I said, it just gives you the kick, it just gives you that high, and it is backed by really good cinematography, very sleek editing, and an excellent BGM, and of course the performance, because the actors made it look very real and natural. Even though you know that there are many action sequences which looks a tad bit unrealistic, that okay, this is like the superhero shot, but still the actors managed to make it believable. The way all the three aspects of the background score, the editing and the cinematography has been combined in literally every scene, it makes you kind of tensed also in the scene that what is going to happen. Like I said, you know that yes, some trouble is brewing up. That's how the scenes have been staged, that trouble is brewing up, there is a little bit of tension, and then obviously it's going to get resolved after this big action set piece. But you still feel that tension because of really good editing. And I actually had a word with Chaman and I told him, like, dude, this is your year, because the way you edited like 2018 and then this movie, oh man, you better be getting like all the awards. The movie is also extremely fast paced. At least for me, I did not feel any lag. My attention was there 200%. I enjoyed every bit of the film. The action looks stunning, the camera angles, the color grading done, everything. Like I have zero complaints from this film, to be very honest. Maybe after the OTT release, if I watch it, maybe I can find knickknacks here and there, but right now I am recording my review, I think 1 week after watching the film, and I'm still riding on that high, because every time I think about the film, this inner joy comes out of me, because I had a blast. And not just me, literally the entire audience, because like I said, I watched the movie a little late after its release. So the theater that I went to, it had like 50% occupancy, but boy oh boy, all of us were like laughing, hooting, clapping. It was a great crowd, and I feel that this particular theater that I go to has the best crowds ever. Like, I have never been disappointed when the movie needs the whistle moments and the cheering. More or less, I have gotten that. I really liked everybody's styling also in the film. Like, all three of them carried that swag. I could feel their friendship. It primarily all comes down to character writing, because if you cannot develop the characters well, no matter how great your plot point is on paper, it's not going to get executed well on screen. And at last, coming to the performances, I mean, everybody, but especially the three leads, Antony, Varghese, Nigam, and Neeraj, they were just so good. Even the supporting cast did really, really well. And I felt that all the character dynamics, they were very organic to me. I could feel the enmity, I could feel the family love, I could feel the romance. Everything felt very organic to me. And this movie, trust me, has a really good repeat value. Like, if you watch this movie after a certain gap, you are going to enjoy it as much. And I think me and a lot of other audiences enjoyed this a little bit, because I feel that people went into this film with, I mean, not really a lot of expectation. They said, okay, fine, this looks like a fun film, let's go and watch. So that made the experience even better, because you had no expectation while watching this film. At least for me, I was told that, okay, please watch this is a good movie. This is the movie that surprised every one of us. So I knew in the back of my hand that this movie has already gotten a great response in Kerala. But even after that, when I watched it, I had so much fun. Like, I was totally pumped after watching this film. Even while recording this review, I feel so pumped and happy, and I feel very, very, very thankful that I could watch this movie in the theater. I would have enjoyed it in OTT also, but just the experience in the theater was incredible. So yes, in the end, I would say that if you have not watched it and if it releases on OTT, please do watch it, because I thought I'm going to make everybody watch it. And I wrote after watching the film on my Instagram stories that please, please, please dub this movie. Dub this movie. This needs to reach. It's such a fun film. But yes, that's my wish, and I don't know if it's going to happen or not. But I hope you enjoyed this review, and this was me just raving about the movie. But that's what I felt. What I felt is what I'm going to tell you. And yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. With that, I will end this video here, and I will see you soon on my next one. Bye.